Okay, so Will.
Yes.
Is there
Yeah, you drag her away. You pull her off of him, and
there we go. Yeah, I get more dice.
Nick, you pull the little girl over to the side, and you set her down on the. You're like you pull her away, and he pulls her away. And you set her down on the bed, and you sit down on the cot next to her. And you're like, okay, you're just gonna stay over here.
Why is she making that noise?
And she turns to you, and she's like,
It's like she tried to.
Yeah,
and
I'm
her
trying
mouth,
to figure that out.
She shuts her mouth again.
It's like she tried to drink the ocean.
Her hands feel moist as she like holds your arm.
Can I speak coherently yet?
No, you're fighting against Frank Crank,
Yay!
but you can't really.
I hand her the notebook and a pen.
She went.
But she can speak. She's just freaking out and like
Huh?
trying to get free.
She started to.
No, not her.
shaking babies.
I give it to Winter.
Oh, okay.
Winter. Because of that man.
She just sort of like looks at it.
A while ago.
Okay.
I'm helping restrain her.
That's a good idea.
How powerful is the
It
taser?
can hurt.
You don't know. You've never shot a
That's what I
person with it.
get.
Curse your
Like,
obtrusion.
You don't have a
Personal
way to
gender
measure
pronouns.
shadow creature damage.
We do it.
Good time to try it.
Did you seriously just say
Okay.
Who are you zapping?
Okay, what you got though? They're rolled by
The person I'm holding.
successes.
That's
What was
right,
I?
I'm
Or
tired.
dominant.
Okay.
It's not like I can speak in a coherent fashion under normal
Good thing we're
circumstances.
grounded to this metal cot.
It's not metal.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's mostly wooden.
Would you use
It's
that
just the springy part I'm worried about.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so Will, I need another roll from you.
Is this to avoid being barbecued?
No.
No, that would be me.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a benefit because with the extra mass, it'll reduce the shock.
Yeah. Will roll. Nick
But I'm
roll,
the extra
you
mass.
Well,
roll, and Matt roll.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling because you're next to the person that's getting shot and she's holding onto your arm.
I mean, what am I rolling for?
You roll. What do you mean? What are you rolling for?
Because that'll determine what type of madness I want to use.
Well, the person that's holding onto you is getting shot.
Okay.
That's why you're rolling.
I had like just
water.
I had like just
so
started
it
reaching
doesn't
out a
have to
hand from behind and then suddenly snatch it back. Like,
Am I the only one
you noticed this?
Okay.
2 successes, discipline dominant at 6.
Okay, and you? Did you roll all 3 of your madness dice?
No, I.
Because they're like all out there now.
No, they're just.
Okay.
They're just there.
So what? You got a 6. What's your next highest?
My next highest is exhaustion at 5.
Okay. And you got 1 success. Okay. You got 2 successes, right, Will?
Yes.
Okay. So you managed to like hold her back, but she like gets in a good kick to your. She like Sid gets in a good elbow to your ribs.
Sorry.
I grunt.
Payback
Yeah,
for
you did.
kicking me in the back.
That's fair.
Nick, what'd you get?
I got 5.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Wow, that's a lot. What's your highest number?
My highest number is a 6 in discipline.
Okay.
That's like
Did you
get
supernaturally
1 success.
successful.
One
Highest
success?
number is 6 in
Yep.
exhaustion.
Okay. All right. So you zap the person.
That tickles.
Just as I'm saying no.
The bubbling sort of turns to hissing for a little while. The bubbling stopped, but the child sort of opens her mouth again, and hissing steam comes out of it into midair. And you get actually zapped a little bit by it. You're like, as she like clamps her hands onto you.
I had been like behind him, had just started reaching out and then snatched my hand back as he was
Okay.
like, and
He's
I
like,
jumped. I'm like, don't do that.
Didn't seem to do anything to it. But the thing is now the little girl is now clamped to Nick's arm, and steam is constantly coming out of her nostrils.
What did you do that for?
She's got an entity thingy in her.
Creepy.
How can you tell that?
You not hear the bubbling coming out
You
of
can
her
see
mouth.
steam coming out of her nose.
Yes, and I look at him and say, water, electricity.
You didn't see the clean hand. so you feel even.
No, I heard the bubbling.
Well, yeah.
It sounded like water.
Okay.
Water and electricity.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm smart.
Settle down.
I'm also really tired.
Anyway,
Electricity,
what do you guys do next?
muscles,
It's clamped to your arm, and you're like,
my
"Nope."
arm.
This is after he starts going. More
Get
arm.
more my.
Mm.
At least it's calming her. I wiggle my fingers just to make sure I still have circulation.
Okay, you settle down now.
Awesome. So speaking coherently, since like shadows in her, gotta get them out.
Yep,
Wow.
he's working on it.
I overacted there a little bit, didn't I?
You could ask Frank
Sorry,
about that.
Frank.
He would have a more accurate
It's
picture.
okay, we're even. So I've got my arms looped under your arms, holding the back of your head till I'm sure you're calm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are you doing next?
Well, shocking
You
didn't
can
work.
let me go now.
Okay.
Actually, it sort of did.
Oh,
As you let go of her, you realize that the flamethrower's not there anymore.
Huh.
You're like, oh yeah, that kind of would have been a hard hold to do with the flamethrower there. Huh.
I'm kind of surprised it lasted as long as it did, really.
And she's covered, or he's covered in chalk.
anybody else
Yeah.
got any ideas?
Chalk dust all over Sid's back.
I'm looking
And you're
around.
like,
I'm looking around to see if there are any more shadows in
it's
the,
like
in the rest of
blood.
Well, I'm surprised you
brown
haven't taken the
chalk.
option of shocking her again.
You need a new
Want me
vest.
to?
Yeah.
Not
Wait.
really, but I was kind of figuring that
I
was what
take
you're
the
gonna
thermal can and point it at the guard.
Okay. Zap.
Okay.
do. Yeah.
The girl heats up a little bit more.
Wait,
I
is
jump
she
back
really
again.
No, she's a little bit colder than Nick, except the steam coming out of